set against the soaring and savage splendor of the rugged American West, down the long hills is the story of the struggle to survive in a hostile wilderness. Bruce Boxleitner and Jack Elam star in this action-packed adventure.
Jack Elam.
They sure don't stand much chance out there alone.
And Bruce Boxleitner.
That boy's all I got, Bill.
In the Louis L'Amour tale of a father's determined search for his lost son.
He's coming.
We're gonna find him, Bill. I can feel it.
Down the long hills.
That campus oddball Merlin Jones is back in the Misadventures of Merlin Jones. This time, he's trying to solve what appears to be a horrendous burglary and murder plot that turns into a series of comic adventures.
Merlin Jones likes to experiment.
I want to see what kind of a brainwave reaction I have when you kiss me.
If it's part of a scientific experiment, I suppose it's all right.
Sometimes he goes too far.
Had an accident in the lab the other night. In some peculiar way, my brain was electrified, and I could hear people's thoughts.
I don't believe you. You're just teasing.
Test me.
All right. Take my hand. I believe you now. It's fantastic.
For Merlin, it's a quick step from reading minds to controlling minds.
Look into my eyes. Your eyes are getting heavy. You can hardly keep them open. And now they're closing. You are now in a hypnotic trance.
You are a member of a noble family. A cousin to the leopard.
Annette Funicello and Tommy Kirk, The Misadventures of Merlin Jones.
From his early showbiz days when he waddled through bit parts to his meteoric rise to stardom, Donald Duck has been loved by fans the world over. This Is Your Life, Donald Duck, is the story of Disney's global ambassador.
He's one of Hollywood's biggest stars, loved and admired by millions of fans. They think he's the cat's meow, a cut above the rest. Not to mention the king of the jungle. Who is this multi-talented character? Why, it's Donald Duck. And we're honoring this legendary performer by saluting his illustrious career in a star-studded extravaganza.
This is your life, Donald Duck.
At about the same hour in 1537, two boys, destined to look exactly alike, are born in London town. One is Edward, Prince of Wales, and the other is Tom Canty, son of a drunken pauper. The Prince and the Pauper is the adaptation of Mark Twain's classic tale of how these boys change places and almost change history.
A chance encounter between two boys who look exactly alike prompts them to change places.
I swear to you, no one will know the difference.
One becomes a prince, and the other becomes a pauper. But things don't turn out quite as either of them expected. For when the king dies,
Long live the king! You are the king.
a pauper will be crowned King of England. Mark Twain's classic tale is brought to life in Walt Disney's The Prince and the Pauper.
When Wilby Daniels became a part-time canine in The Shaggy Dog, he didn't realize that his condition would come back and hound him in his adult years. In this side-splitting sequel, Wilby's all grown up, but unfortunately he is still subject to a furry transition every time the inscription on an ancient scarab ring is read aloud. The Shaggy D.A.
It's Walt Disney Productions' shaggiest comedy ever, The Shaggy D.A. Dean Jones is the underdog. Tim Conway.
Elwood? I am not Elwood. I am actually Wilby Daniel. Sure, gotcha.
Suzanne Plachette. Whoop! Keenan Wynn.
Grab that dog!
The crooks are out to get Wilby.
Follow that dog!
And Wilby's out to bury your funny bone.
Elwood?
Now this way!
Shoot him down!
It's the cleanest campaign in history.
Whoa! Open the store!
Curly, my boy, it's a slammer.
Ending in a landslide of laughter. Walt Disney Productions, The Shaggy D.A.
Say it again, Sam.
The Shaggy D.A. Soon in a kennel near you.
Woof.